What's up, everybody? It's so loud because this fan is going in here because it's so hot, but this is my first time using the white Saburrtooth, which is a finishing burr. I've never used one before. I'm super stoked. I'm just gonna try to like rough in this eye and the beak right now and see how it goes. So let's do this together. I got the whole set. We're gonna try a bunch of them out in this video. Hopefully they work awesome, and I know they will because they're Saburrtooth, and Saburrtooth is the best burrs. They really are. I will, let's see. Okay, so that's awesome. You can see I was able to ring in the eyelid there. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this, I wasn't expecting it to be this smooth, so this is actually really good. This is the first one I've tried too, so I'm gonna try a bunch of other bits here. To be able to do that kind of detail with the Saburr bit is really cool, because I haven't been able to do that. I always go back to my, high-speed Dremel carbide bit from Dremel, or one of those ones that burns and carves at the same time. So be able to sculpt and be able to push that far in with this kind of bit is really nice. Now, I'm not sure what it'll be like when it gets down to the wet wood. That might become a problem, but we'll definitely try that in this video. But for now, I'm just gonna keep plugging away here, and we'll grab a couple other bits and we'll try. Oh, hopefully this isn't too close of a talking video, but really cool, like, wow. And yeah, just so you guys know, Saburrtooth is definitely one of my sponsors. We have a kind of a good deal going on. They don't pay for these videos. This is my own choice to make this video. They just give me the product, and if I like it, I talk about it. So anybody who may think that I'm just doing this because they have paid me to do it, that's not the case. And I'm literally gonna tell you if I like them or if I don't. I've done it to a lot of different videos, and a lot of the times, guys, if I don't do a video about a product or a saw or something, I mean, I love all my saws, or if I don't do a video about something, it's because I don't use it as much and I don't think it's something that I'm incorporating into my life. I'm using tools that I incorporate to my life. So, you know what? This is gonna be a new one. This is really nice. And that's my spiel. This one's really cool too. I would never think to do eyes with this because the orange and green are so aggressive. This is like a whole new world of carving. So I'm gonna switch this up, try a different bit just to try it, This eye's a little different, so I'm gonna do the sphere. Wow. I'm actually completely shocked, to be honest, because I didn't think that these bits would cut like they do. I thought that they would be more of like a, you're pushing and trying to push in and it's just not grabbing. That's honestly why I've been so hesitant to use these. But I'm eating crow. Oh, that's a raven. But I'm totally eating crow in my own head, because obviously I would never say anything like that out loud, but now that it's changed my mind, I'm actually able to say that. And I'm really impressed with these bits, and I am fully gonna use them way more than I think. So, I want to drop down here and let's just try to put out the salmon, which I know is wetter piece of wood down here, and you can see Here it's wet. So I'm switching over to the flame here, and we're gonna punch in this up. So it is getting a little gummed up in wet wood. So for a piece like this, I can let it sit. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't need to be done right now. I'm not gonna finish this piece today. So now that I've carved it, I'm gonna let it sit for the day, then I'll come at this. But with this piece, you know, with this dry wood, always wear a mask. It works great. So, you know, and to get these little fuzzies off, of course, Saburrtooth probably doesn't recommend it because it'll weaken the metal. I just burn it off with the blowtorch and not use a wire brush, because wire brush will rip off the burrs. So if you guys are new to using Saburrtooth burrs and any burrs at all, you know, don't do that. And you know, this is a good little trick. I don't go crazy. Just do a light burn. See that? And then I get it going. And then you'll start to see, there it is. You start to see these little cherries start lighting up. There they are. See that? And that's them burning off naturally. I believe it was my buddy Steven Kinzora who showed me that trick about 7 years ago. And in Chetwynd. So now it's back. You know, I can throw back on the mask. And we'll wrap this video up. And it's back to cutting perfect. So, for finishing, these are awesome. They sculpt really well in dry wood. If you're in wet wood, I'd be a little more careful, but then you grab your orange or your green and those things will hog through wet wood. That's what I do all the time, because most of the time cedar, you know, it's drier at the top and then it gets down to the bottom, it's a little wet. So all in all, these white Saburrtooth burr bits are wicked. I give them 2 thumbs up for sure. I was definitely hesitant about it, and now I'm sold. So I have a feeling when the Saw Valley store opens up, which is in the next couple months, month and a half, we will be selling these white bits and a bunch of other Saburrtooth bits, probably mostly at first just the small, like the ones that I use, and then as the store grows, if it does grow as like I hope it will, you start using a lot more other stuff. And also, guys, I have a membership page now, and if you guys want to be members, just click on it. There's like the insiders. There's one for $8.99 where I'll do long form videos, unedited, no sound, for all of those people who want to watch real carving and learn tricks. And there'll also be lessons, 1 lesson a month. And then for someone who wants private lessons, 2 a month for $169 or $89. And we'll do them on Zoom for a half an hour, twice a month. So yeah, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Saburrtooth and Dremel. You know, I always use the Dremel 4300, and that's it. You. Fucking sweet tool, man. That is pretty impressive.